Hey, it's me, Octavia. I was just coming to talk to you guys about something that people keep asking me. They keep talking and asking me about how did it does it feel to relocate to another area to live? How is it to move from Washington D.C. and now I live in Texas? People have asked me, was it a good? Do you think it was a good decision for you? How do you like it? What is it that you like and dislike about it? Things like that. The thing I can say is for myself, as far as moving, I did a thing where I jumped up and moved. I love my job, and where I worked before I came to Texas, I can say that I did love it. But it was just a thing where I got tired of being there per se, because I had been there for so long that the things that I wanted to do with my life, I wasn't able to do. Like, I wanted to go to nursing school. I have been fighting to go to nursing school for so long. I have been wanting to do this for so long, and I was at my job for like a really long time, and I was working a lot of hours. I couldn't afford to not work a lot of hours and go to school. I just didn't have the time to do that. And what I want to say to people is that moving for me was a good decision in my eyes. Sometimes I miss a lot of things about at home that I wish that was here with me. But I think for myself, as I'm here more alone, as far as you know, as far as not having my family there for me, as far as like not having them with me here in another state. I'm here, I don't have any family here in Texas. I'm just here with my daughter, my 14-year-old daughter, and my fiance, or whatever. But it's just a thing that, it's a thing where you can say, I want to move. You want to go to another state or another country, live, experience it. A lot of people want to experience that. They want to. I say do it. I say, if you don't know anyone in that particular state, save up some money for about maybe 2 years. Find, do your research, and just try it out. I didn't do my research before I came here. I can't say that. Take that back. I did a little bit of research, small amount of research before I came here. I did research on the hospitals that I thought I would want to work at. I did research on cost of living. I did research on how the schools were for my daughter, and I did some research. I did a small amount of research for the state of Texas, and where I was going to be living. I live in a small town. And it's not bad for me because the cost of living the town that I live in is so small. It's small just like DC, and the cost of living there is much better than it's much better than DC, because the cost of living there is so reasonable. It's ridiculous. You can get a 2-bedroom apartment where I live at for I'll say 400 to say 600, $700 a month. That's reasonable. But the cost of living there, being as though it's so reasonable, they don't want to pay anything. They don't pay good in that city. So I have to travel. The closest biggest city to me next is Austin. So I have to travel to Austin to work. And that's about maybe an hour. I travel maybe about an hour and 15 minutes away. Other than that, I hated it at first. The travel situation, I hated it because, I was just like, I gotta travel. It's gas, blah, 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 whatever. But it kind of balances out because even though I'm living cheaper and more reasonable in Austin, they pay me more because the cost of living in Austin is very expensive. So even though I travel an hour and like 15 to 20 minutes away from home to come to work, and I do an hour there and an hour back here, an hour home and an hour back to here to Austin, even though I do that, I'm really not complaining because I have a smaller car, I make more money, and I'm still okay, kind of like a little bit where it's like, I'm okay. So, it's not bad. I didn't want to make this video too long, but I just wanted to let y'all know that I think Texas is a good state to move to. I can't say it's not. I think Texas is a very good state. The weather is a little bipolar, I must say that. But other than that, it's a really nice state to live in. Number one, Texas does not have any state taxes. So when you do your taxes, you just have to do federal and that's it. They don't have any state taxes. Another good thing about Texas is that the cost of living in smaller town like areas like that are further away from Austin, because I live near Austin, they are reasonable. You can like work in Austin and like live in a cheaper place and save money. It's better for that. You can get a chance to go to school if that's what you want to do. Live cheap and go to school. You can do that. I think Texas, in certain areas of Texas, like smaller towns in Texas, like where I live, smaller towns in Texas, I think it's a thing where if you live in a smaller town and it's a little bit more cheaper to live, I think it helps you out because you're able to do little things that you want to do as far as, activities, as far as going to school, doing things to make, to work your way up, like start from, A and work your way up to Z or whatever. But I think Texas is a very good state to live in. I have no complaints of Texas at all, period, what I can say. I like it. The weather is really nice. And that's about it. I have nothing else to say bad about this area. I plan on staying here, trying to stay here at least about maybe 4 more years. 4 to 5, I would say 5, the max 6 more years, because I'm starting LVN school and I want to be able to complete RN school and do all of that, get my experience here, then start traveling. Wanted to do travel nursing, whatever. But I will say that anybody in the medical field, this is the best. This is a good way. This is a good place to, this is a good state to start in because they have so many jobs for the medical field. They hire you fast. All those things with Texas. Like, they hire you. Like, they don't play games about giving people jobs here. Like, I would say I'm a medical assistant. I've been a medical assistant for 17 years before I got here, and I was at my job for 17 years or whatever. And I will say that I came to Texas. I applied for a job. They interviewed me on the phone, and I came to Texas and I had a job. They hired me over the phone. So once I got here, I don't work for that company anymore. But once I got here, I didn't like it. I liked the state and whatever, but I didn't like the job. So I quit, and I was able to find another job within, I say, a month after that. So, people will hire you. They will hire you. If you need a job, Texas is like this area, like Texas, I would say Texas, the Austin area, Killeen area, all that area, Georgetown, Round Rock, all that area is a good place to start because they do hire you. They will hire you. They don't play around with jobs and hiring people. They will hire you, and a lot of jobs you can move up. So I would say try it out. I would say try it out. And don't be afraid to relocate. Don't be afraid to relocate. Oh, I don't know anybody. Oh, this, that, and the other. Experience some things. Because some people, they're so relaxed, with where they live, and they don't want to relocate. They're scared. I don't know anybody. I don't have a job. I don't have the, means of transportation. I don't think you can work your way up in areas. Like, you don't have to necessarily come to, Georgetown, Round Rock, Killeen. You don't have to come to those areas to live, because a lot of those areas you have to have a car. But Austin, you can live in Austin. Austin is expensive, but you can live in Austin and have no car. But Austin has metro. They don't have subways, but they have the bus. And Houston and places like that, I hear they have, like, metro and stuff like that. So I would say just try it out. Don't be afraid to relocate. Just try it. I like it. I plan on relocating again, probably in the future once I'm finished schooling and everything. But I liked it. I love it. So I don't have any issues. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions for me, just let me know. And that's it. Have a good day. Bye.